to today's kitten chat. We are going to be kitting up Damaged, which is this kit here. So cute. Absolutely love it. So we're going to be kitting up that kit. And I've gotten some questions recently about how I set up my diamonds to kit them up. I start with the smallest amount that will fit in these little containers, and then I go to the largest amount. That way I can make sure that I'm utilizing as many of these little containers as possible. So we're going to kit up. I'm going to kind of zoom you in. There we go. And we're going to kit up, and we're just going to chitty chat for a few minutes. Sorry about that. Got interrupted. So that is how I do it. I start with the smallest amount of drills and I move up. That way I know that I'm utilizing as many of the small containers as possible. So I have, this kit is 43 colors with 2 fairy dust and 3 ABs. I'm not going to try to show the ABs or the fairy dust on camera here. I don't go through all of my drill colors either. The lighting where I film is not great for showing those things, but when we do whip-in chats, you will be able to see it. And I'm also doing an actual standalone vlog with this kit where you will be able to see my progress. And then as I progress through the canvas, I will show you where all of the ABs are placed. It'll be easier to see on the canvas. Just trust me. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna kit up while I chat with y'all, and it's gonna be a very similar style to my whip-in chats. So kit up stands for kitting up this diamond painting. I'm just prepping the diamonds so that I can start diamond painting, and chat stands for chat. Okay, we're just gonna chitty chat for a little while. I do not actually know how long this will be, and that is simply because I'm going to go until the kit up is done. That's basically how this is. So let us begin. 37:72. Okay, so let us begin. Hello, friends. How are you? I hope that you are well. And if you are not, I hope that everything gets better for you very soon. I just took off the wrong one. I don't know which one that is. It's okay. All right, 37:72. Okay. Anyways, hello. I am kitting this kit up for Black and Pink event 2026. So let me know if you're doing the Black and Pink event or not. Definitely don't have to. I will link Marshmallow and Crafty ishKristyn. I will link their channels down below if you want to go check it out and see what it's about. I know it's too late to put in for any prizes at this point because you had to fill out the spreadsheet, I think by like the 3rd of January. I don't know. I've been talking about this event for so long and that I was going to do it that everything is running together at this point. But let's see. Okay, so my personal life, nothing really is happening other than medical stuff. And I don't really want to go into all the medical stuff, honestly. It's just, we're just still throwing things at the wall to see what will stick. What is going on as far as my medical stuff goes, and I just don't have really a lot to share about it. I also just don't really like talking about it on the internet. It's all chronic pain and chronic illness related, but we're not really sure what the actual issue is and like why this is causing such an issue. So I have to see some more doctors on top of my like PCP, who's my, you know, my general doctor, but she's also my chronic pain doctor. She's both things. So she's referred me to see like an OBGYN and a couple other doctors, and to see where we're gonna go from here. Chronic pain, I do know, is just like a thing that I'm gonna have to deal with. Like, it's not something that's going away ever, but managing it is kind of where I'm at this point. I just want to be able to, let me see if I can move y'all so you can see a little more. There we go. I kind of just want to be able to manage the chronic pain and not feel like I want to die, like whenever there's a flare-up, but I don't know that there's really anything that we can do as far as that goes. I am on like day 4 of a migraine while I'm filming this, and it's just to a point where like I have to get work done. YouTube is my full-time job, so like if I'm not creating the content, like I'm not, you know, so I have taken some breaks. Like I was going to do a different vlog this week, and then I was like, I don't have the bandwidth for that, so diamond painting vlog is what we came up with instead, because I knew that I was getting my kits this week, and I knew that I could do that, because a diamond painting vlog is going to go as long as it needs to, because I'm doing a start to finish vlog, so kit up to completion. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it, but essentially that's what it is. So I start it when I kit up, and it ends when I've laid the last drill, and then I'll do a post review in that video. So there won't be a standalone post review for this kit. And I don't know that I will get this kit done by the end of the month, just because I wasn't able to order until the middle of the month. But pink and black doesn't require a fresh finish, or a fresh start or a finish. So I'm not too concerned about that. I don't mind carrying kits into the next month. I know some people don't like doing that, and I think it's because I don't have I'm not like most people. In 2025, I actually completely worked through my stash. That was what I focused on in 2025. Not necessarily on purpose, but that's just how it worked out. Was I wanted to diamond paint, but my option was kind of to just work through my stash. So that's what I did. And because of that, I don't have this like huge stash to shop. I actually had to purchase kits for Christmas and in 2025, and then I also had to purchase kits again in January. Like I just ordered these kits last week, and then they came today. So today is Tuesday, January 13th. When I'm filming this, you'll see this on Wednesday the 14th. So yeah, I was able to do that because, so I was able to order, but because of when I ordered, I don't shop my stash, right? So eventually I would like to get my stash back up to a point where I am shopping my stash, where I do have enough kits that I can kind of just pull from the stash if I'm not if I need something for an event or whatever, and I don't want to order, or I don't have it right then to order. I would like to get back up to that point. That's just not where we are, because I worked through the stash. Okay, in 2025. So now it's about buying kits that I need to participate in things that I want to participate in, and or just buying kits that I want to work on. I'm never going to buy kits that I don't want to work on. So like I'm not going to buy a kit, me personally. This is no shade to people that collect diamond paintings or who have like an abundance of diamond paintings. If you have the room and the wherewithal for that, that's okay. Like that's actually like great. I love that for you. Oh no, I have stuck this sticker on so crooked. It doesn't want to come up. Anyway, I am not one to just buy a kit because it fits a theme or because everyone else is buying it. Duck Bath from 2025 is the one that I'm thinking of specifically. I did not buy that kit. I did not want that kit. I did not wish list that kit. Like nothing about Duck Bath was appealing to me, and I know a lot of people bought it just simply because like it was so popular and FOMO and whatever. I'm not really one who deals with FOMO, so I don't have that issue. I know that there are people that do. The only time I really ever experience FOMO is sometimes with books or with digital planner stuff, but even that is pretty few and far between, because I'm kind of the philosophy that like if I didn't get my hands on it when I could have, it wasn't meant to be. I don't know if these bags will fit in here, but we're gonna see. Then it wasn't really meant to be like for me. And so I tend to just take things that are sold out or discontinued or whatever. Not sold out specifically with diamond painting, but I will take discontinued things completely off my list. That way I don't even see it. I need a tray. I'm going to put this tray down underneath. Which This is my Drills and Chills 2025 tray. I think it's so cute. Anyway, this is going to be the tray that I use, my big tray that I use, and then I have a couple mini trays. But anyway, actually, I'm going to use a mini tray to do this. Oh, it says, what's the drills in it? It has like some random trash drills. Okay. Alright, and this is from BG Bliss. This was part of her Christmas release, and I think it's so cute. But these will be big enough to put my containers in at least. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, I don't really get FOMO when it comes to diamond painting. It's just not a thing that happens to me. So I don't have that to really contend with. There are a lot of things that I wish list, and then if I notice that they've been discontinued, I will take them off my wish list. That way I don't even have to look at them, to be honest, because I'm not going to obsess. There was only one kit that got discontinued in 2024. I'm sorry, in 2025 that I was actually really upset about, and that was the Mandy Manzano Anastasia kit, because I had it in my cart and I had told myself like, oh, maybe I should order it with the dog kit, which I got for Ari for her birthday, or not for her birthday, for Christmas. I got that one to do for her for Christmas, and I had said to myself like, maybe I should get this while it's still here. I could order it. It's technically like not a Christmas kit, but like I would argue that Anastasia could be seen as a Christmas movie, and so I was like, maybe I order it, and I didn't. I ordered the Mrs. Butter D Christmas Candy Shop, and then when I went and I looked like a week later, it was discontinued. So, and it never said like final edition or anything, so I guess that they just sold out of whatever inventory they had and then discontinued it. So I'm a little bit upset about that one because that was one I had really wanted. But there are a couple other shops that do fan art versions of Anastasia, and I will just get one of those. I know there's one that's on Jaded Gem Shop that I've looked at before, so I'm probably just going to get that. And she has a couple different ones, and it'll be fine. Like, it'll be okay. But yeah, but personal life, there's not really a lot going on. The kids have been back at school now for a few weeks, and we're back into our normal school routine, which it wasn't too bad of a transition from not having school for a couple weeks. They were out of school for 2 weeks. So it wasn't too bad of a transition from like not having school for a couple weeks to going back to school. The worst part for us as far as transition back to school is our sleep schedules, because Ari has always been a child that sleeps in. She's never been like a super early riser, like even as like a toddler. Not obviously like as a baby, she's like wake up in the middle of the night and stuff. Don't let me fool you on that. But once she was old enough to be sleeping through the night, she has never really been one to like be up super early in the morning, so she will sleep in. The problem is that she also seems to have gotten my night owl tendencies. Alright, we're almost out of these small ones, but I want to use as many of these as possible because I don't want to put anyway, she seems to have also gotten my night owl tendencies. I like being awake at nighttime. I thrive at night. But that would mean that there was a portion of Christmas break where she was up until like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And then she would, like, she'd be in bed at her, 9 o'clock time. But she'd be up until like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, just like laying in bed. And then she would sleep until like 10:30, 11 o'clock. Sometimes noon, depending on the day. And while that's fine, like, I'm not going to tell her that she has to get up, it also makes it difficult to transition back into like the regular school routine. But we got it back under control, so for basically the last week she's been back into her normal sleep routine. And even I have been trying to go to bed a little bit earlier than I usually do. I've been trying to be in bed by midnight since the beginning of the year. That's one of my goals for 2025, is to consistently go to bed and get up at about the same time, which if I go to bed by midnight, then I am up no later than like 8:30 or 9 a.m., which works fine as far as like my work schedule goes, because of, because of the way that I structure my workday and like filming of content and everything else. I don't have to be up super early, but I try to do most of my filming while Ari is not home, which I am watching the clock because I have to go get her off the bus in about an hour. But okay, that one was staticky for some reason. I might have to break out. I have a couple of dryer sheets, but I might have to cut some more. Anyway, I try to get my filming done while Ari is at school. At least my long form filming, vlogs and things like that I can do because they're just update based. I can do most of those if she's home because they're quick. They're not taking a long time. But if she's home and I'm trying to do like, you know, long form content, that can be a little bit difficult. Okay, these are like triangles, which I don't. These are triangles. These are arrows. So we're gonna go like that. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to get my symbols all organized because then when I start diamond painting, I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, so I try to get most of my long form filming done while people are not home. By people, I mean Ari and then my brother who is of school age. My dad and my other brother are home during the day while I'm working. Oh. I don't know if those are, ooh, okay, we're going to put that in a bigger container because I'm just not going to risk it. Anyway, they're home during the day, which is mostly fine. I do find that I do get interrupted a lot, but yeah, I try to get most of my daytime or my long form filming done while Ari's at school. Then when she comes home, I'm usually, sometimes I'll still be like listening to books or diamond painting or something, but I'm not doing like the bulk of my, I don't think any of the rest, yeah, none of the rest of these are going to fit in here, I don't think so. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I try to do all of my filming as far as long form while Ari's at school. Because then I'm not really working, like, because usually she'll like watch TV or play a game or something, and so then I can like listen to a book or watch a video or something while I'm diamond painting. Oh no. Okay, there's 2 bags of 647. That just messed me up. And 2 bags are not going to fit in there. I'm going to need a bigger container. Alright, sorry y'all. You're just seeing this in real time because apparently there's 2 bags of 647. And I didn't put it in a big enough container. I must have accidentally grabbed one that had 2, which I guess that means I'll do this bag as well since that one also has 2. That explains why it didn't fit. So actually I might be able to use the rest of these small ones because now that I'm looking at it, that explains why it didn't fit in there because these might still fit. So we'll see. But anyhow, Hot Mess Express. Anyways, yeah, so that's kind of how I structure my work day. And then I can do like self-care and stuff. Because I diamond paint, even like off work hours, I do utilize, I'm sorry for the truck. I'm not using my microphone because it's dead, so unfortunately you're probably going to hear everything that's happening around me. But I do utilize diamond painting for while I'm doing other things. So like I will listen to a book or listen to or watch a show while diamond painting, and that's mostly just because I can. It gives me something to do with my hands while I'm diamond painting, and so I do enjoy doing that. Grab a larger container. Do I have one that has a... Also, I use washi tape on my containers to help get the, to remove the stickers after. I actually don't peel the washi tape off. I just leave it on, because it helps, like I said, to peel off the actual sticker. But anyway, I forgot to put the sticker on it. 839. Anyways, so yeah, I do that during the day. I do a lot of diamond painting actually during the day, especially if it's a very like reading heavy day, because I do a lot of audiobooks during the daytime. My eyeball reading is usually done at night on my Kindle before I go to bed. It's part of my night routine to like pick up a book and like listen and read it with my eyes. Okay, let's talk diamond painting life. So obviously I'm kitting this up for... I might put that in a bigger container. Oh gosh. Okay, we're gonna put that in a big container too. Alright, I think we're done using these really small ones. Diamond painting life. Let's chat about it. So I just obviously ordered 2 new kits. I am doing diamond painting vlogs for both. They will have their own designated videos where I walk you through everything from unboxing to completion, essentially. Now, the exception is that you're going to see the unboxing of makeup routine. Well, no. You're going to see me pull out my Treasure Quest cards in the video or in the vlog for Damaged. The reason for that is because I just wanted to make sure that like everything was what it was supposed to be. I got 2, and I wanted to make sure that I pulled the Treasure Quest cards out before I started like doing everything. But we didn't look at the colorway or the what do they call it? The color story. I didn't unbox makeup routine. So yeah, we didn't look at the color story, and we did not like open it up and like look at the canvas or anything for makeup routine. But I am really excited for makeup routine. That was one that had sold out basically immediately. Like it sold out, I think, during pre-release, which I am high enough up in the like points system or whatever to receive pre-release. Like I think you get 30 minutes or whatever. So usually what I do is I go in during pre-release and or early access, I think is what they call it, and I wish list everything that I would want, and then I watch to see what sells out. But makeup routine sold out really fast, and I saw quite a few people that did makeup routine in 2025, and I was like, dang, like I really wanted that one. So when it came up as a restock, right when I knew I was going to be ordering Damaged, I was like, oh, I have to get my hands on it now in case it sells out again. And as of the time of this recording, it is sold out again. So I'm glad that I got my hands on it when I did. There's only a couple of artists, this artist, which is Enes Guerrera, and then like Randall Spangler. Like there's only a couple of artists that I'm like truly, I guess, trying to quote unquote collect. But there's a lot of Randall Spanglers that like I'm not gonna get my hands on. Oh no. It's stuck to the dang table. That I'm not gonna get my hands on unless I like go through a oh no. Unless I go through, this is the most chaotic kit up that's ever graced my channel, y'all. Thank you for being here. Anyway, a lot of Randall Spanglers I'm not going to get my hands on unless I go through D-Stash. I'm just not willing to go through D-Stash, so I'm just to a point where when it comes to my favorite artists, I will collect whatever ones speak to me, first of all, because there's a couple of Randall Spanglers that I don't think I actually want. One of them is his, like, I think it's called, like, Canine Christmas Tree or something. Oh, that's gonna need it. But it's like a bunch of dogs that make up a Christmas tree. And I don't think I'm interested in that one. Maybe I have it wish listed, because at Christmas time, every year at Christmas time, I'm like, maybe I would want to do this kit. But I love Randall Spangler's dragons, his little dragonlings. Those are my favorite by him, and so those are what I try to, I guess, collect. But if I miss some, because I've missed a lot of them have been, there are quite a few through Diamond Art Club that have been archived, and I'm just not one to be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I missed this. I don't look at archive lists once they've been archived or discontinued, which is what Diamond Art Club usually labels them as, is discontinued. Once they've been discontinued, I take them off my wish list. I do not leave them on there, because I'm not going to sit here and like obsess over kits that I'm probably never going to get my hands on, especially because I am not a person who is willing to go through a D-Stash. And I know there are a lot of people that will utilize D-Stashes. I just will not. I actually am going to put this down here. I just will not utilize a D-Stash. And so there's no point in me sitting on it. And yeah, so I just don't. If it's been discontinued, then it wasn't meant for me to have that painting. I D-stash it. And my thing is, there will always be other paintings that I will want, or that I will buy, or that I will see. So there's just really, for me, no point in obsessing over a diamond painting that I may never actually, that I may never actually get my hands on. I do really like Mrs. Butter D's artwork, but I'm not necessarily collecting her artwork. I do like it, and if whatever paintings by her I can get my hands on, I will, and I will cherish them, and I will love them, and whatever. But yeah, I'm not a huge, I guess I'm just not a big diamond painting collector. I also will not buy a kit by an artist just because it's by that artist if I don't plan on working on it. Hence the Christmas tree, the dog Christmas tree one by Randall Spangler. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called like Canine Carols or something. Canine Christmas tree, something. It's something with canines, okay? And I don't know that I would want to actually work on that kit, and so I haven't bought it. Even though it's Randall Spangler. I'm not, yeah. So I guess if you are part of the book world, which is probably how you found me, if you're here, probably you found me originally. If you've been here for a long time, you probably found me through BookTube. And I still talk about books. We're going to talk about books here in just a moment, actually. But in the book world, we would call, like, our favorite authors, we would call them auto-buy authors, right? So these are the authors where whenever they release a book, you're probably going to buy it or pre-order it or at least grab it from your library and read it, right? Like, as soon as you know it's released, you're going to try to get your hands on it. And I do have those same kinds of people for the diamond painting world, but diamond painting is a little bit different, right? Because I can't rent a diamond painting. So I can't, like, go to the local library and try out this diamond painting before. There's no, like, diamond painting library where you can go try a diamond painting out before you actually purchase it. So I have to be a little bit more diligent with looking at the artwork, with saying, okay, yeah, I like this artwork, or I don't like this artwork, or whatever. And then I have to kind of decide, do I like the artwork enough to purchase it? Is it artwork that I know I'm going to purchase and I'm going to actually do the kit? Because while, yeah, you always have, give me 1 second guys, because I gotta grab some other sizes here. Yes, you always have the option in the diamond painting world to destash. Oh, okay. None of my big, I need to get a, I don't know what washi I used. Okay, I guess we'll use some of this blue. That's the one that I can grab. I don't like using the glitter washi for, although I think I used this washi. No, that's orange. I was trying to find my pink washi because I need to washi tape some containers. But in reality, my washi doesn't have to be matchy-matchy. I might actually just use that. Although I think I used this, oh, is this it? No. I think I used a skinny washi when I did this before. Let's see. I might not have used this size washi, and if I didn't, then I'm going to have to grab the orange one. Because I need it to also be like, well, I think it'll, I need it to be wide enough, so I think we're going to use this orange. Okay, anyways, I'm going to have to washi tape some of these containers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only have 5 more, and probably I only need 4. We'll see. Probably need at least 1 of these really big ones, so I'll grab 2 of each, and we'll washi tape those. But I'm going to have to washi tape them. But anyway, sorry. Okay, I'll pick that up later. Anyways, so I'm not one to buy diamond paintings that I don't know for sure that I'm going to want to work on them at some point. Now, maybe I buy a Christmas diamond painting in July, right? And I know some people would be like, well, why would you do that? And I'm going to tell you why. Because if I buy the Christmas diamond painting in July for something that I know is happening in December, I already have it, right? So then if I'm not able to, this might not work, actually. This might be too wide. Well, it's fine. I hate this washi tape anyway, so it's got to get used. Anyway, if I know that I'm going to have an event, we'll say Jingle Drills, in December, and I find a Christmas kit that I want to use because Jingle Drills, at least the last 2 or 3 years, has required a fresh start and a finish in order to go for grand prizes. And you have to have a fresh start in order to qualify for any prizes. So that includes like weeklies. You have to have a fresh start, which is totally fine. But if I find a kit that I know I would like to do at Christmas time during the Christmas in July drop, I'm going to grab it. I'm not going to risk that it might not still be available to me come Christmas time. So I may buy, which I'll buy Halloween kits pretty much any time of the year, but if I know that I need a kit, if I'm like, okay, I know that I need this kit for Drills and Chills, then I may grab it in April. Not because I'm going to work on it in April, but because I know that I'm going to need it for come Drills and Chills time. So because of that, I tend to just grab, I tend to just grab things. Okay. Anyway, I tend to just grab things as I see them, whether they actually work for like that exact time period or not. That way I know that I have them in my stash. I know that they are already here. Now I might have to, I don't know, practice self-control and not like open it up right away to work on it. And so far in 2026, I have kind of just ordered as I need kits. But eventually I'm not going to be doing that. Like eventually I'm going to have enough, I will have enough kits in my stash again where I'm just like, oh, this kit is specifically for Drills and Chills. This kit is for blah, blah, blah. And when that day comes, I will rejoice. But we're not at that day yet, and so I'm still kind of just purchasing kits as I need them for events and stuff. Oh, we need one more piece of washi. I really dislike this. I think next time when I buy this washi pack, I'm going to give this specific washi to Ari, because I don't like this washi at all. Like I almost don't want to use it, because it's very see-through. I think I'm going to give that washi to Ari, because I really don't like it. I don't like how see-through the washi itself is. Where is that blue that I was using? Here we go. And it's honestly the only washi in that pack that I don't like. I actually really liked the rest of the washis that were in that same pack, but for some reason that one washi is super see-through and the rest of them are opaque. 1, 2, okay. So we're going to use this blue washi instead. So anyway, that's another goal for 2025, is to get some more washi tapes that I actually enjoy using. I really would just like some washi that I think is cute. Anyway, 8:38. So yeah, so as I was saying, I would like to get my stash back up in 2026, but even though I want to try some new artists as well. I've actually found, and by extension, new companies. I've actually found a couple of companies that I want to order from. Dreamer Designs is one for sure, because they... Oh no, I'm gonna need a big one. Yo, this is not gonna work. I think I'm actually... My apologies, my camera decided to die. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I want to try new artists this year, and by extension, I will be trying new shops. And I'm actually super excited for that. One of the shops that I do for sure want to buy from is Dreamer Designs. I actually already have 4 kits picked out from that shop that I plan on buying. They also are licensed. Hannah Lynn is licensed with them, and that's on my bingo board. Is to complete 3 Hannah Lynn's this year. So that'll be awesome. And then I actually found a company through someone else. If I can remember the channel name, I'll put it down below. She'll know who she is if she watches my channel, which truthfully, who knows who I am? No one. But she might watch my channel. I don't know. I don't think she does. I watch her channel, okay? But she was talking about Beach City Boutique. And I went and I was like, let me go have a look. And I'm not gonna lie, it's a small shop. So just take that into consideration, because people get sticker shock and they freak out about, like, oh my gosh, why is it so expensive? It's expensive because it's a small shop. Okay? Anyway, I found one that is a Harley Quinn, like, fan art style diamond painting. And I have to have it. Like, I absolutely must have it. Like, I must increase my bust. Just kidding. I don't need to do that. But I must have this diamond painting. Like, I absolutely must have it. It is, y'all, it's wonderful. So I must have it. But I saw it on Beach City Boutique, and I was like, I have to have this. And the artist that did that painting, she has a bunch of other paintings on this website, and I'm like, I have to have it. So we have 3 bags, only 3 bags of 310 in this kit, which I was kind of expecting more, but 3 bags is fine, especially considering the last 2 kits that I've done. My last 2 most recent kits had no 310 at all. Like, none. Like, zero 310, friends. Which I think that possibly that Mrs. Butter D kit that I just bought may not have 310 in it, but I haven't actually looked. But anyhow, as I was saying, Yeah, I must have that one. And she has a bunch of other really cute artwork on her page. Now, will I have to maybe... Sorry, y'all, my camera hates me today. Also, sorry, can you hear the train? Now, will I maybe have to, like, only get one kit at a time from that place? Because, so, when she's more expensive. So, the one that I looked at, it came to $110 before, with free shipping. Okay, so I'm not paying any shipping because I checked that, because I was like, okay, if she had, like, what is her shipping threshold? I don't actually know what her free shipping threshold is. I just know that I was able to get that kit with free shipping. Like, when I plugged everything in, it came back that I had free shipping to my house in Iowa. So I was like, okay, so it has free shipping. At least that will help me out a little bit, because, like I said, I have to find another big container, because obviously these kits are a bit more expensive. However, she lets you customize your size. So she gives you 2 to 3 different sizes. She lets you customize your drill type, and she lets you customize your specials. To me, that's worth $110, because I could pay something similar at, say, Diamond Art Club. There is actually a Randall Spangler that is around that much money that I want. I want it very badly. It is a very large painting. It is one of his, like, panorama, I call them, like, panorama paintings, where they're, like, really, really long, but, like, not as wide, okay? And I want this painting. In reality, this painting, I believe, is like $110 or $120. Obviously, I'm not picking the size, the drill type. I'm not picking anything. I'm buying it exactly as it was rendered by Diamond Art Club. So my philosophy is, if I'm willing to pay that for a pre-made, done-for-me kit, why would I not be willing to pay that for a kit where I get to actually pick out more customization than, you know, your standard diamond painting kit? But she has a lot of really cute kits on her site. She has like a whole Alice in Wonderland set, or like category, not a set. They're not a set of paintings. But I also know that this shop owner is an artist herself, and a lot of her art is on there. So she licenses other diamond painting, or other artists, not diamond painting artists, other art, because you take the artwork and make it into diamond painting. But she licenses other artists, and then she also has her own artwork on there as well. So I just think that that is so stinking cool. I think it's absolutely awesome that you can buy, because her artwork is really pretty as well. I looked through some of like her actual, like her artwork that's on the website, and I would actually like to have some of her artwork as well. But sorry y'all, I'm just trying to get these situated so I can fit all my diamonds in here so I can show them to you. But I'm really excited for, what did I say, Beach City Boutique. I think that it could be a bigger, like, this company I think could take off, because the art that she has in there is so pretty. I don't know, like, I don't recognize the artist that she has on there. I know that the person that found this shop that I heard about it through, she said that she recognized one of the artists, but I'm not a landscape person, and the one that she was showing and talking about, this artist does a lot of, like, nature, and I don't like nature diamond paintings, so that's probably why I don't know who that specific artist is. But she has a lot of cute stuff. So here is the kit all kitted up. Let's see if I can get y'all so you can see it. So lots of pinks. We have quite a bit of black and these two really dark browns. But we have a lot of nice pinks in here as well. So I'm really excited for this color palette. I'm gonna go take a picture of my kit so I can post it up in the community for pink and black. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Oh, I was gonna talk about books. Let's talk about that really quick. I'm sorry, this is probably like an hour and a half long. Okay, books. I have finished 2 books this month because I know people have asked. I finished Her Soul for Revenge. I always say it wrong. Her Soul for Revenge, which is the second book in the Souls trilogy. The first one is Her Soul to Take. And then I also finally finished the Geneva Rose book that I was reading on my Kindle, which is Dating After the End of the World. And I gave that one 4.5 stars. I really did enjoy it, but I didn't like the ending. The ending is very ambiguous and cliffhangery, and I'm pretty sure this was like a one-off book. Like, this was like a book that Geneva Rose wrote just like as a fun time. So I kind of hope we could get like a whole series out of this. I think that would be fun, but I don't think that's happening. So I didn't love the ambiguous. I like an ambiguous ending sometimes, but not so much in my thrillers. At least not the way this thriller was written, but I did like the story overall. So if you like post-apocalyptic kind of stories, not the apocalypse stories, I think you would find this fun, especially if you already like Geneva Rose's humor and her writing. So, but that's all that I really have for y'all today. I'm gonna go start working on this diamond painting. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, y'all, to work on this diamond painting. And I will see you very soon somewhere else on the internet. Bye!